Today we'll be showing you how to properly thread a roll of film on our Avatar A3200. We're going to start off by dumping the air with our air dump valve, as well as disconnecting the power with the safety disconnect, and be sure to follow your company's lockout tagout procedures. Now that we've removed air from the machine, we can freely spin the film unwind shaft. We're going to want to make sure that we have the roll centered on the shaft. You'll see here we're at 10.5 inches. Once the roll is centered, you can make sure that the shaft is sitting in the cam following bearings, as well as a disc brake sitting in the caliper. To make threading the film a little bit easier and to also make it easier to get through the forming collar, we're going to cut a V in the film, just like that. So we have our V. Now we're going to follow the diagram on the side panel. It tells us to go under this first roller. We're going to go up top around the dancer assembly. Roller on the top. We're going to make sure to eliminate any creasing we have as we go. Make sure I don't have any creases starting to fold up. So you see here we have a little bit of a fold. Just kind of slide it out with your fingers as you go. Make sure all the rollers are like that, nice and neat. So now on the diagram you can tell we've gone from the film unwind up through the dancer, and this is where we're at right now. So now we need to go down to the roller at the bottom here inside. If you have a printer, we would go through that. If you don't have a printer, we can go straight to the roller. And now we just keep following the diagram. If you had a printer, your printer would be mounted right here and we would go through it. This machine does not have a printer, so we can just go straight up to the next roller. All of our creases are getting pulled away, looks good. Now we're going to take our film and go through our pre-pull assembly. You can kind of turn it with your hand to start getting it going. We're going to go from the pre-pull past our static eliminator, which is an option this machine has. Down here. Again, we're just following the diagram. We'll go under this roller, up into the roller of our forming collar. Make sure to go underneath of the roller bar. Taking our V and going into the forming collar. This is probably the hardest part of threading your film. Once you run out of slack, you can pull yourself some more. Now that we have the tail of the film through the forming collar and onto the tube, we can start pulling it through. I'm going to remove the vertical seal assembly, just swing it down out of the way so that you can see better. Now our film's around the tube, going through the forming collar. We're going to keep pulling it. As we pull the film down, it should center itself on the collar, and you should start to have a nice vertical seal. You can see we have the film all the way down around the tube. Now we can fold up our vertical seal, put it back into position. Close our doors. Now we can put power and air back on the machine and begin the film tracking. That's how to properly thread a roll of film on one of our Avatar vertical form fill seal machines. If you have any questions, feel free to give us a call at 610-524-7350 or shoot us an email at info@allfill.com.